H-Town.
Ralph.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the very last episode of season 1.
Is it?
Yeah. Just before jumping into the Millie Bo Peep episode with Tina and James, I wanted to hop on and let everyone know a little bit about the stats and what we accomplished so far with Yall Be Good.
Oh, good, because I don't even know.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna read it to you, actually. So we started in the first week of June.
Mm-hmm.
So that gave us about 25 full weeks, and we did 26 episodes. In those, we had 1,684 listener downloads, almost to 2,000. So thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
The very top episodes were obviously the very first one with you and I, which I really enjoy that episode. Every once in a while, I'll go back and listen to it.
Aw, just so you can hear my voice.
Which one do you think was number 2?
Number 2. Oh, I don't know.
It was Nurse Jackie with ADD and autism.
I was thinking Nurse Jackie.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, maybe the medium, because I got a lot of feedback on that one.
I did get a lot of feedback on that one, but I think that's going to be one that we like repost so that people can hear it while we're off. And then
break time.
The followings were a close third between Coach Dex. Actually, the one we did with Julia was up there, and Cece and Simon. Hey, YouTube. So those of you guys watching us on YouTube, we made it to 90 subscribers in those weeks. We have 64,241 views on YouTube, as well as a total watch time of 727 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Guess where people are listening from?
Kenosha.
They're listening from Kenosha, Chicago, Union Grove, a lot of Texas for sure. But these are the ones that kind of got me. So we have, our main numbers are coming from North America. We have 88 people listening in Europe, 6 people listening in Asia, and then a few in Africa. Oceania, which I'm assuming is like down under, because I don't really know what that is. And then a few in South America. So all the way from like United Arab Emirates, Finland, obviously France, Germany, Turkey. If you're listening from one of these places, would you send us a little comment and let us know where you're listening from?
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. You can send us an email as well. It's yallbegoodpod@gmail.com.
Well, thank you for listening, everybody. We really appreciate it. And we have so much fun doing it.
Guys, we really appreciate this, and we can't wait for season 2. And we'll see you guys next year.
Adios.
Bye.
You know, where did I go the other day? I think I was at Starbucks, and they asked your name, right? And I said Ralph. And they spelled it R-A-U-L-F. Ralph.
Because you look like a Raul.
Oh, Raul. That's racist. Who are we sitting down with today?
Tina
and James.
And James Warner.
They
own Little Bo Peep, downtown Kenosha.
Mm-hmm. They actually have a few businesses. They have a kitchen and bath remodel. They also have Odd Job Larry's. They're just all around good people. We've met them a couple of times through the shop, but actually we're recording this before even sitting down to talk to them.
What?
So we're going to learn about them at the same time you do. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, stick around.
I love the inside of their shop.
The aesthetic that they bring to things is very, very nice. So
it's gorgeous.
Yeah. They seem like really nice people.
Well, we're about to find out.
And we're about to find out. So stick around. No, they're really nice. We've been in communication a little bit. So
and they bring the kids into the shop.
Yep. Very, very sweet couple. So stick around for James and Tina Warner.
Enjoy.
Let's go.
What about you guys? Let's start with you guys. Are you guys from the area?
Oh yeah. You want to take over on this one?
Sure.
He's a real big Kenosha person.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. We're both born and raised here. I love this city. I moved away for a little while and knew that I would be back sooner or later, and so glad that we came back.
Do me a favor, pull this a little bit closer to you, just 'cause you have more of a solid manly tone to you. Wait, where did you move away to?
So we both actually left Kenosha together and moved to Whitewater to go to college. And then we both actually moved to Madison after college. And then we both moved back here. And this is all pre-dating. So
Oh, I was
Really?
going to say, like,
yeah,
at
just
the
ironic timing.
Wow.
Couldn't get away from each other.
Did you guys know each other in each of those places?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been best friends since we were 15, 16. So
Stop it.
just took me a long time to win her over.
Oh, he always knew it. And you're like, I'm going to make you work for it.
Right.
Basically.
Good job.
Oh man, that's sweet. I think that's a little too much sweetness for today, so we're gonna have to jump into the nitty
that out.
gritty. Yeah, no, we don't.
Did
we
you
don't do that.
What do you guys go to school for?
Criminal justice for me. I had to think about it because it's like irrelevant now.
It feels like a
obviously.
different life.
Not if you're
Right.
watching as much true crime as I am.
Right.
And then you're like,
there's that.
Very true.
And I went to school for business, which is relevant.
yeah.
Makes
Sure.
sense.
Learning a lot more in real world experiences than I am.
It's kinda how
or
it
than I
goes.
did in school. Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's how it always goes.
Yep.
Always.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, that was a little bit of my trajectory as well. I grew up in Kenosha. How old are you?
37.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
37.
I just turned 38. What high school did you go to?
Bradford.
So you graduated 04?
06.
Oh, 06? Yeah, sorry. I'm terrible at math. I also went to Bradford. Oh, man, we would have been there at the same time.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I moved away right after high school. I moved to Dallas, and that's where I kind of started life and had kids. And then I came back at 30. So between that time, Kenosha changed so much. I mean, as you guys have seen, and it continues to change so much. You're a Waukegan girl. Waukegan, we don't talk about them because they're the riffraff.
It's like when you go, you see The Lion King and they're like, all of this is yours.
we never go there.
It's like,
go. Yeah. But yeah, so that was a little bit of my trajectory as well, and getting out of town. But I feel the same way. I do really love this city. During like 2020 and stuff, all that was happening in town, it was an interesting juxtaposition of emotions, because I also have a lot of friends from like the Bible Belt and the Dallas area, and so we see it a lot right now. You get online and so many people are talking about things one way or in one light, and you actually are there and you're living it, and this is the place that you chose to raise your family in, and it just kind of speaks to how much we do love this area for sure.
So what do you think brought you back? Like, if you had to pinpoint?
I'm the one asking the questions, all right? All right? No,
Whose podcast is this?
no.
what brought you guys back?
Him. Honestly.
Okay.
Came back for him.
For me is, family, friends, obviously those are the kind of main points, but the lakefront, there's something about it that just brings me peace. Grew up close to the lake, and that's one thing that I think will never change. It just brings a sense of peace and joy just seeing it. Hard to explain, I guess, but that's it.
No, I feel that.
Our lakefront, our downtown area, it just brings me joy.
Yep. I knew that Kenosha was always where I wanted to end up.
Yeah.
And I worked in Madison, and then there was an opportunity to get promoted down to Kenosha from where I was working at before. And I was like, oh, well, I have to take it. This is a no-brainer. This is my way to get back home.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. I always say that about our lakefront. Whenever I talk to my friends in Texas, I'm like, there's just something so romantic about our downtown and seeing the sun rise over the lake. Like you're facing east. I mean, it's just a romantic downtown area. It's a small downtown, it doesn't have the skyscrapers or anything like that. And it just feels very hallmarky, but yeah, I feel that. You guys have
2 kids.
Yeah.
2 kids.
2 kids?
Two.
Okay. Millie
Yep.
and
MJ.
MJ. That's right. That's right. One of them, the namesake
for one of the, and the other one's not Odd Job Larry.
No, he hasn't gotten a business yet.
Oh, okay.
We're working on that.
TBD.
I thought you were like, oh, this one's a little odd. We'll name Odd Job Larry after this guy.
Well, you have a kid who's like
Odd?
no.
I do have.
All of your kids are odd.
They are.
But that's what makes them great. No, you were telling us how you have little lion cuts and Leon is lion.
Yep.
And then there was something else that happened and Toby was like, what about me?
Oh, yeah. That did come up. So Little Lion Cuts, Leonidas is my firstborn. And I've always called him Little Lion Man. And so actually I haven't called him that in a while.
Well, because he's not little.
Because he's 13. I call him Lion Man from time to time, but Little Lion Man. Anyway, that kind of came from that. But what was it? Oh, we use a specific password at our house, so like my wife and I, so that we can remember them. And it's got Leon's name in it, just because that's the one that we chose. And my son, he's 11, my middle one, and he's like, next time, can you do your password with me and like with Toby in it? And I was like, yeah, buddy, I'll definitely do that. I probably won't name a business after you, but we'll do a password for sure.
Yep.
Well, then how old are your kids?
4 and 3. Yeah. 4
4
and 3. I'm like,
we had to double check it. Double check it a little bit.
Well, I think I've cut both their hair.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have been in a few times now. And it's always really nice when you guys come in. Tina, I'm sorry, I haven't really gotten to converse with you very much, but we talk whenever Mr. Odd Job Larry comes in. Whenever you guys come in and we just kind of spitball all things, ideas, and you helped us out with some like looking for funding and that kind of thing for a new endeavor. How many, you guys have a few pokers in the fire, right? Like you guys have 3 small businesses?
Yep. We have 3 businesses, and then we just worked with some friends and founded a nonprofit too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the nonprofit?
It's called Small Business Big Hearts.
Like on your shirt.
Like on my
Yes.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocking the shirt today.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a group of small business owners or professionals that just believe in giving back to the community and empowering kids, and it's focused around kids and helping do things between just basic needs like helping build beds for kids with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, to scholarships, to mentorship, a lot of different things that we're planning on doing with it. But super excited about it. Just pretty recently happened in the last 2 months or so.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's it called one more time?
Small Business Big Hearts.
I love it. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Super excited.
How do you guys find time for all of this? I got one business. I can't handle it. Like,
We're surrounded by good people.
that's good.
I mean, that's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
We have good teams that really just help take care of
That
the
makes
day to day
sense.
and take care of things and see our vision and really work hard to win together.
Good support network of family too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Help with the
for sure.
kids.
And I know they're still young, but do you involve them in the stuff you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Sort of. Try. I know it's hard because they're little.
Yeah, I always
we
call
do.
it, people talk about like work-life balance, and I talk about more of like work-life integration.
Yes.
It's not balance. It's hard to keep them separate, but you can integrate them. Our kids we just had a fashion show for Millie Bo Peep, supporting One Hope, and our kids were in the fashion show and loved every second of it. Random days you'll come to the Odd Job Larry office or the Kitchens and Baths office, and you'll see the kids running around, and they're part of it. They're familiar with everybody that's there, and so try to spend that time with them while working.
Yeah.
While working.
But it's tough.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Well, especially because their needs are still higher
Yep.
because they're little.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you hear this all the time, but I'm bored.
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
they're pretty good.
Good.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, that's good.
I think we hope to teach them that like work ethic is important. I think back to my childhood. I think back to my childhood and seeing my parents work, and just work ethic is important. Taking care of people is important.
Yeah.
So hopefully they see that and know that we still love them.
Oh, exactly.
Man, that's awesome.
Well, if you didn't, you wouldn't bring them with.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We're fortunate. We're getting to the age where they don't want to come to the shop anymore. Like they'd much rather stay at home.
Sure.
So 13, 11, and 7. And we live with my folks, so it does help out quite a bit. So yeah, I feel you on the having a good community and a good team. Because yeah, I mean, Little Lion Cuts has come so far over the last few years because of this one over here, and it's been good. It's been really fun.
I've always told Ralph that if I ever have a kid, I'm just going to papoose it to my back and
We have to
do the work.
Yeah, yeah.
Because daycare's expensive.
Yes, it is.
And
Very true.
I don't know. I feel like other cultures, kids see you do everything. There's no separation of anything. And I feel like nowadays we separate a lot of things and then kids are left in the dark. And in some ways they are around adults more. So they are a little bit more wise, but they don't know what to do with that knowledge. But keeping them around you, seeing how you interact with people, seeing how you conflict resolve, and
Oh, yeah.
or you got, something happens at the shop, you ordered 30 shirts and 300 comes, and watching you panic, but then like, okay, we can fix this. I'll call them. I'll see what's going on. Whereas a lot of people go into their first job, they have no idea what to do. And your kids will already have that there. They'll see what you've done and like, oh, I'll just call the business and see if they can, remedy this or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah. It's good that you point that out. Hopefully that's the case.
Oh, totally.
Hopefully, right? Do you guys ever? I have this thought process a lot where it's just like you want to have a fine line between giving your children a great upbringing, right? Like try and give them everything, try and give them the world, but also try not to raise entitled jerks, I don't know where that falls in your purview, but for me, it's even more so now that they're getting a little bit older. When they're younger, you can kind of guide them down a certain path. But now that mine are older, I'm like, okay, work ethic, it has to be part of it. Like they're mowing the lawn, they're washing the dishes, they're doing the stuff. I just can't have them not know that part of it. You say work ethic. Did you grow up both of you, did you guys grow up in homes like seeing parents or anything like that where it was just like, there's no sick days?
Yeah. Neither one of my parents were business owners, but I think that they were relied upon heavily by people. And so, waking up, no matter what the weather is, going to work.
Yeah.
Working through colds, sicknesses, as I sniffle a little bit here on the mic, right? Just kind of powering through and pushing through and, making sure that you do what needs to be done because people depend on you.
Yeah.
Is important.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Tina? What was your upbringing? How was that?
Good. I mean, I had such a good childhood.
Yeah.
Was really blessed. I grew up an only child.
Okay.
My dad worked a lot. He worked at Chrysler,
wow.
worked overtime anytime he could get, really, was able to provide and had a really good upbringing. My mom watched kids, so I was always at home, but surrounded with the kids that she was watching too. So it kind of felt more, I don't want to say daycare, but like I had like playmates essentially growing
you were
up.
able to socialize.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. Okay.
So when did you guys decide to open Millie Bo Peep?
Millie Bo Peep, let's see. So the idea came when I was pregnant with Millie. I really wanted a shop so badly where I could shop for her and just didn't have anything like it. Was going to other places, further away, Chicago, Milwaukee area, or just shopping online. And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I was like, this should exist here. Luckily, James being already a business owner, and after a little bit of sweet talking and, just really nailing it down, like, hey, I really think I'm onto something here. And then we did a lot of market research and, asked other parents that way too. And then the feedback just came back really positive that it was a good idea. And so
Cool.
that's kind of where the idea came from was Millie, honestly. That was the inspiration.
How long ago was that?
2021,
Oh,
2020
okay.
was like when the idea
Yeah.
started happening. Yeah, 2020.
Post COVID, for sure. Probably not the cheapest time to start something.
No.
Yeah. What was the first business that you guys jumped into?
Odd Job Larry was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We started buying Odd Job Larry in 2018, fully bought it out in 2020.
Did you work for them or how was that?
Yeah. When I moved back to town in 2013, the idea was moving back to town, finding someone that I could work with that would mentor me, teach me small business, the ins and outs of it. I went to school for it. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to own my own business. Just didn't know what. At one point, I wanted to own a restaurant. Now, being in the game and like seeing restaurant owners, I'm like,
You probably wouldn't touch it.
maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe it's like a retirement job. When
I feel that. 1,000%.
But came back in 2013 and started working with the Larry of Odd Job Larry, and just kind of that unfolded and happened over the next few years. And 2020, we fully bought it out.
Wow.
Man.
And what kind of services do you provide?
Handyman, remodeling. We have a team of 20, so we can do, big basements, big kitchens, big bathrooms.
Wow.
But we also do a lot of little stuff too.
Like flooring. Do you consider that a big job or a little job?
Depends on how much flooring.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
Like a 700 square foot apartment.
yeah, no, kind of medium size. It's not,
okay.
Yeah, not huge, but
Are we trying to get a quote right
Yeah.
now?
A little bit.
No, that's awesome. Man, so you guys did a lot around the COVID time.
Yeah, we did. Now looking back, I'm like, that was probably a little scary for us. But
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy. So we got married in 2019. COVID happened. Then we bought Odd Job Larry 2020, that same year. Next year we had Millie. Then we had MJ. Oh no, then we opened Millie Bo Peep.
Millie Bo-
No, then we had MJ. Then we opened Millie Bo Peep. Then we bought Kitchens and Baths. And then the nonprofit is this year. So within like a 5-year span, it's been
So
Yeah.
it's been wild.
2026. I don't know
Yeah,
what's on the
Let's see,
radar.
let's see what's next year.
What else can
It's
we do?
restaurant time.
Yeah, maybe food
Baby
truck.
number 3 with a food truck.
That was when I moved
Can you
back.
play that cricket song?
Yeah. When I moved back from Dallas, that was kind of. I came back. I'm a big barbecue snob.
Oh, boy.
So living in Dallas, we were able to. You just kind of you live it, and I love. Man, I am not a vegan at all. So meat and smoking meat and all the good stuff. Even so, when we moved back, I was doing a little bit of smoking meats, and I played around with doing like barbecue plates. Like we even sold some on on the side and that kind of thing. And I really enjoyed it. And then I did play around with, before Little Lion Cuts. It was really thinking about opening some sort of barbecue joint. But then I did a little bit of research, and it's like restaurants are really tough. So that's why I was like, well, with at least Little Lion Cuts, there's a niche and it's got a bit of a fighting chance, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Barbecue is the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. We've talked about that quite a bit, actually. That specific food product.
Yeah.
In this city, there's a
There's a need for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Big Ed's in Waukegan?
I have not. I follow them on social media though, because his social media is really good.
It is. And
Yeah.
he's such a great guy. Like Thanksgiving, he gives free food, no questions asked. He will also, for a price, smoke your turkey. And they just got into a bigger spot. And every time I've gone there, it's like you eat until you feel like you're going to burst. It's so good.
Have you eaten there?
I have not. She tells me about it a lot.
I wonder how it compared to like Texas barbecue.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If you wanted to have a little mandate sometime.
What are you doing in 2 hours?
Right. Picking up children. That's my life. Yeah.
He's like, but just give me the minivan and I'll go pick up the kids.
Sure.
Do you think they could get in the car with me?
Yeah. Yeah. My kids don't have that
Oh, well, they love me.
that button. No, they'd go with anybody. Yeah, they're just like,
No stranger danger.
sure, why not? Yeah. No, I was gonna ask, about like the COVID time. Was there any kind of hesitation just looking at what was happening all around you, or was it just like, this is the world we're living in currently? We still have to do it. We still have to jump in.
No hesitation. I mean,
Cool.
we were in the thick of it already.
Yeah, we were already invested. So it's like, we're going to make this work.
Is your current spot the spot you started in?
Yep.
And then you guys were building it out during lockdown? No?
We actually built that store out in 2 months.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. It was quick.
Well, it doesn't hurt that your other
That there
businesses.
is a little
Worked
bit.
out okay.
Yeah, like end of 2022 for Millie Bo Peep, we did the build out for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that your dream spot or
Downtown was. So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
okay.
6th Ave, downtown.
sometimes when I look at
Perfect.
the buildings, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
because I like architecture and architectural design. I don't know what you call it, but like I love looking at buildings and just like, especially downtown, you've got some really old buildings with some really intricate like
Yes.
stonework and art woodwork on it. And I'm like, oh,
Yep.
Do you guys own the space?
No.
You rent it?
Yep.
Okay.
are you guys ever wanting to buy real estate?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys own real estate?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Next on the list.
2026. I'm telling you, here we
2026,
come.
the
With that baby.
barbecue food truck, baby. and-
MJ's real estate investments.
Yeah. Here you go. Man, we got him something.
when we were thinking about doing the little line cuts thing, I was going to ask, how does the partnership work? Like, I don't know if you guys know who Dave Ramsey is. I don't subscribe very much to a lot of what he says. He's got some nuggets here and there, but he says that one of the partners is like the free spirit, and the other one's a little bit more of the like book nerd. Which one's which with you guys?
Wait, can I guess?
Yes, you can.
Book nerds, free spirit.
I was gonna go the opposite.
What do you think?
What are you? I'm gonna let you answer this first.
I'm probably more free spirit, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's adjusted over time. It's funny because
It was. Yeah,
we did
I
Dave
was
Ramsey.
the book nerd.
Yeah.
But then now it's, we definitely have switched roles.
Gotcha.
Well, I could see it at first. Like you're like, okay, let's look at this reasonably. Like we're planning a future together, and then once everything works out with him, you're like, oh, I'm taking my pants off. I'm gonna party.
Exactly.
Let's leave pants on, guys.
She's still very like type A organized.
Yeah.
I'm more of like live my life in the gray area.
Sure.
My desk is a mess. Like, I have a million things going on in my head, and she's more organized and like lays it out, bullet points it, makes lists.
Yeah. But you know where everything is on that
100%.
desk. Yeah.
And then when she cleans it up, I'm like, where did you put this?
Exactly.
Constantly cleaning,
We have that. We have
relocating things.
we have that fight quite a bit, my wife and I.
I was gonna say I'm chaos.
Yes. Yeah. There is. I mean, go in the back room, you can see a little bit of chaos. When you guys bought out 2 businesses,
Right.
how's the process with that? Like, did you know going in that they were looking to sell that one? Like, you started with Odd Job Larry. Did you know going in that they were gonna eventually need a buyout strategy or something?
In 2013, no, but it became apparent pretty quick that was kind of the long-term goal or long-term plan.
Sure.
And so we were able to kind of just really work towards that, and it just made a lot of sense. The second one that we bought happened within 2 weeks.
Wow.
And so just kind of found out that it was going to close, and
Yeah.
we said, no, just wait a second. Let's talk about this for a second.
Okay.
Well, especially with your first business, they kind of
Yeah.
coexist. Or,
Yeah, they're married. They go
Yeah.
hand in hand.
yeah.
But I think in general, in this day and age, for any entrepreneur wanting to look at, starting a business or buying a business, there's a lot of businesses out there that are ripe for, someone to come in and acquire them. There's a lot of boomers out there that, built really good businesses and there's just no legacy plan. There's no exit strategy.
Yeah.
Because their spoiled kids don't want the.
Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with it. Exactly. And so you have to find those opportunities and say, hey, let's talk about it. You need a way out and I want a way in. So let's work it out.
Are they all, so we'll kind of get into the weeds a little bit with this. Are they all under their own LLCs?
Yes.
Okay. There's not like a parent company that you guys established to kind of.
No, we don't have like a holdings company or anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. MJ's barbecue. Here we go. No, I think about that a lot. Like I think we talked about it once. This is very first journey into any of this, and honestly, I'm still trying to figure this out. Like you guys hit the ground running. I'm a little more cautious. I thought I wasn't, but listening to you guys, it's very apparent you guys are hitting the ground running. What's the biggest setback when you think about acquiring a new business, or when you were acquiring? Was there anything that you were like, this has to be in line first before I jump into this?
I don't know, how do I answer this? Quite the opposite, actually. I feel like taking risks sooner and bigger risks sooner would be better. Okay. So I think that I spent too much time personally trying to like live in the weeds of a contract, or like,
Sure.
or think about things that haven't happened yet or may not happen on every possibility. And you waste a lot of effort, like trying to figure that all out ahead of time.
Okay.
And I think looking back, if I were to take a risk 5 years sooner, I would be 5 years ahead already. And there was just a fear of like, I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I can own my own business. But now doing it, I think back to that and I'm just like, man, there's ways that we could have just jumped in sooner. Maybe not with this business, but with something else, or started some other type of small service business, or whatever it may be. But just taking a risk sooner would be my guiding light, I guess.
That's scary though, because not everyone's cut out for that.
No, absolutely not. And I always say it's the must be nice mentality. Like people, look at you as a business owner, like, oh, it must be nice to like leave at 2:00.
Sure.
Okay. But you don't know that I'm going home and working till midnight. So like you just don't see it.
Till 1 a.m. Yeah, for sure.
But no, sorry, I'm talking too much.
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
Do you work full time behind the scenes with one or all of the businesses?
No, I'm Millie Bo Peep.
Okay.
And then James has, the other two for the most part. Yeah.
I don't really do much.
Yeah. He's a pretty face,
Yeah,
as he likes to say.
Well, if you've hired the right people and encouraged the right people, there's things that you're still going to do, but you don't have to like keep your hands in everything all the time.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Trust people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like Ralph told us the other day, he cried because he realized he'd finally found a staff.
I didn't say I cried. All right.
Yes, you did.
No. Yeah. We've said it a few times already, but I'm pretty not shy about telling the staff here that we're from where we started with basically nothing. So starting Little Line Cuts, it was just like some money I had in a retirement account and throwing it into something because, my resume as a musician for churches only goes so far outside of the Bible Belt. So moving out here, just kind of threw it into this. And the first, you came 4 or 5 years later?
5.
5 years later. The first 5 years, pretty rocky. I mean, it was just 1, 2, maybe at our peak, we had 3 people working. Then you came in 4 and then it started to disband a little bit. But now we have like 6 behind the chair, 2 at the front desk. Like, I mean, we're running now. And so it was one of these things where it was probably earlier this year where I got home and my wife and I are just sitting in bed and I'm just thinking over everything. I'm like, I'm super grateful that we're able to be in this spot, you got to trust the people that you're working with. You got to make sure that I think that also speaks to the leadership that you guys have in front of that, because not everyone's going to follow everyone. You know what I mean? There's got to be, we spoke to Ryan Hinkle from Dead Set Inc. Yesterday, and he and I share a lot of those values in valuing your people, in making sure that they're taken care of on and off the floor. And the snacks. I thought that we did a pretty good job of just like keeping a bunch of random stuff in the back. And then he comes in and tells us that they have like bins of snacks at the back. So I was like, I will not be outdone, sir. So at the back of my van, I went to Sam's this morning. I'm like, we got snacks, people. We got snacks. You're almost 40.
Yep.
I'm not going to attempt age. We would 23, 22.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We're the same age.
She's like a year older than me.
am-
So we're clear.
So is my wife, actually, 11 months. And I like to remind her, you will always be older than me.
She's really only 2 months older than me, but she turns 38 2 months before me. So those 2 months,
You got to lay out.
let her have it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you call her a cougar?
I don't know if I've gotten that far yet. I gotta test the water.
Not yet.
That's the waters.
When
He just walks around going, my old lady.
Yes, that one he has, I think.
I don't know. I feel like old lady feels a little bit more.
It's like a biker.
Yeah, but it feels more disparaging than like cougar. I feel like cougar's
I'd rather be called someone's old lady than a cougar.
I think I would too.
I'm gonna just stick with like babe or something.
Yeah.
That way I don't get in trouble.
I love my wife.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
just put that on the record here, in case anyone's listening.
When I was leaving Texas, I sat down. Talk over things with a buddy of mine, and he basically said this: you're leaving now at 30. The decisions that you make from now, from this moment on, are going to impact you for this next decade. So 30 into 40, like looking back at it now, I mean, 40. Hopefully, it's the halfway mark, right? Hopefully. But also as an entrepreneur, you feel like, man, I'm just getting started. At least that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Where are you guys in that boat? Like, would you take the same risks now approaching 40 that you did a decade ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I don't know if I would, man. Like, honestly, it seems scary now, having 3 kids, having a family and things that rely on you.
See, but that turns up the heat on you. I feel like when people ask me about that, I always explain it as like I have no choice but to succeed. Literally no choice.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it falls back on us. And so we wake up every day and we have to do what we have to do. We have no choice. We can't fail.
And
I
if
think-
something doesn't work, you pivot.
Yep. You change, you adapt. And I think having kids, house, things, bills to pay, and 20 mouths to feed at Odd Job Larry and Summit Kitchens and Baths and Summit Millie Bo Peep, like all those people depend on us to succeed. So no choice but to.
That's a good reminder. I think I do forget about that sometimes. That is a really good reminder because I think of it now and it's like, oh man, I wouldn't mind the security sometimes of a stable paycheck and dental insurance. You know what I mean? But now that you're talking in like real time, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's why I did it in the first place. Because of the thrill, you gotta love the thrill. I'm very much one who enjoys the chase, like especially right now with Little Lion Cuts. Actually, Yall Be Good was kind of birthed out of this. Like I'm itching for something next, and new. Now that Little Lion Cuts has been established and Heather's taking a lot more responsibility here, I'm like, okay. Now it's time. Let's grow it into something else. Let's do something bigger now. And we've talked a little bit about that behind the scenes.
Apparently, it's not the snack buying.
It's not the snack buying. No, that's a different budget. Okay. That's a different budget. What's? Oh yeah, go.
Well, I was wondering, like, so you've got a clothing boutique, you've got toys, you have, like I've purchased some of those. My friend loves them. They're the bowls and the cups that have suction cups on them.
Okay,
Right there and there.
Yep.
What makes you, where do you source your stuff, or like, how do you figure out what you want?
Don't be telling secrets.
So we go to markets. So we'll travel to Vegas. Vegas and Chicago are like our go-to ones that we like the best. We've been to like Minneapolis. There's ones in Atlanta.
Atlanta's just a pain in the butt to get in and out of the airport.
I just don't know about that one.
Actually, Atlanta itself is fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
For our Georgia listeners, we love you and we thank you for listening.
But the driving sucks. They'll tell you it sucks too.
But yeah, so we go to our markets and then we just kind of curate our products that way, and we get to see it, and see it in person, see how it feels, see how people have been responding to certain things. And honestly, it's just like a trust process. These brands are saying these are the things that are going to be trending, and these are what the customers are loving. So kind of feeding off of what the brands are.
Their confidence.
Mm-hmm.
She's being way too humble.
Why?
All of those products are curated, like they come from her taste. She's picking them out. Like she works so many hours. Like I just look at her. She's like scrolling through different catalogs and like picking out items.
Yeah. Well, but also
it's like going shopping, but for the store.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like you're probably using a good majority of those things in your own house, so you know if you like it or not.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this sucked for this reason. So nope, you don't get to be in the show, or what is it? The shop.
The shop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This one gets a rose, though. You get to go.
When we were in Door County this last couple months ago, we stopped at a little boutique type shop there, and they had it was just so random, odds and ends and things, but I really enjoyed it because there were things in there that you don't necessarily think that you would want, but once you see it there, it's like, oh, okay, this is what I need.
That's the ADD.
It is the ADD, yeah. But in our new space that we're kind of mapping out and figuring out, I would love to have more of, just like a merchandise wall or something like that, right? Yeah. So we may touch base on that and see kind of what that looks like. But I did ask this store owner, and she was so sweet, and she was just like, yeah, anything you want to know, I'll tell you. And she had kind of that same thing. I didn't know there was like a whole, I'm sure there's a whole industry behind it, but I didn't know there was a whole industry behind it. Like you're doing shows and then you're seeing what's up and coming. There's some homework that you're doing, and that's really admirable for sure.
Well, and I'm sure it's hard too, because I never went to one of the expos, but the place I used to work at, we sold toys.
Okay.
And like kind of knick-a-brack stuff, but mostly like toys. And they would go to these toy expos in Las Vegas and I think one time in New York, but I would always be like, you can't take me in there. You would never. I am a giant child. My house is full of toys. I don't even have children, but it's fun to look at all this stuff and think like, oh, like every time I'm anywhere, I'm like, oh, Veda might like this. Oh, Cal would love this. Like Callum is a stuffy guy. So he's kind of easy to shop for because he likes every stuffy. And he always goes, oh, that's so cute. And then, but there are a bunch of times where I bring something back for them and I'm like, oh, you don't like, okay, well, it's mine then. I'm going to keep it.
Are there any trends? Like you just said, the things that are, what's something that has been tried and true? Like are the stuffies kind of tried and true?
You've got Jellycat as your license.
Very tried and true.
Wait,
at least for Millie Bo Peep.
What is this?
So Jellycat, they are.
Sorry, we're Mexican. We
that's
don't really,
okay. I'll teach you all about it.
Yeah.
So they are. It's based out of London.
Okay.
And you can even go to like London, and it's kind of like you can build your own Jellycats.
Oh.
And
okay.
New York just got their store.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's like a diner inspired one. So they have like Jellycats that are like milkshakes and like burgers.
like the pancake thing. I saw the video. Yeah. Okay.
Just look it up on TikTok. Just type in Jellycat. You can just watch it forever. It's fun.
It's kind of like Labubu's where there's counterfeit ones too. And people are still paying lots of money for them.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So there's rare ones. There's, it's collectible. Best way to explain it, it's like the new Beanie Baby, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
Well, we were talking and you guys were having issues with people walking out with them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you know it's a hot topic or hot product if someone's walking out with it.
Oh, that's awful.
Because we had that happen with fidget spinners.
Okay.
When they first came out, like I wouldn't even open the box. I wouldn't even have it unpacked. I just opened the box and adults and children would come running to the box to try to get their hands in there because we'd get deliveries on a Saturday from, whatever company, and there's kids and they're like, what? It was nuts.
Is theft a big issue you deal with, Millie?
No.
Okay.
I mean, thankfully, it's only been a handful of times, and it's always been Jellycats.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, but I mean, I think it's pretty much been remedied. I think. I mean, everything is seemingly okay, and our counts are good, and so I think just putting up signs that say like, "Hey, we have a security system in place," and we've had to put new cameras up, and I think that's kind of deterred people a little bit from wanting to try to do anything if they were thinking that way.
Sorry, I was going to ask a petty question. How do you keep from like putting like folks on blast? Because I know if something like that happened here, like I'm the first person to go online and be like, look at this person.
I think it depends on their audacity.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because I watched a video and I don't remember where the business was, but it was out here somewhere and it was an antique shop. And the person went to the counter, got them all distracted with other things, and then left with something else. But my favorite part was they left a cup on the counter that they had touched with their bare hands. So they were able to use the fingerprints from that.
Nice.
Because usually people who do that stuff have a record anyway.
Oh, man.
So,
okay.
I mean, I think it depends on the audacity.
Gotcha.
And you're not going to put a child on blast.
I would. Say less.
No.
I don't like kids anyway. What were you going to ask? Sorry, I probably messed
I was going to say,
your-
we always put, excuse me, we always put like our not high, I wouldn't say high ticket because they weren't really high tickets. Like we went through the rainbow loom phase. We went through the fidget spinner phase. We got all that stuff and we would put them in spaces where it was hard for them to like grab from. But you can't always do that. And even then, certain things like the stupidest things, like one kid was trying to take, we had poppers and he was opening the box and trying to take them out, like out the baggie out and just leave the box behind. And my boss was like, what you doing? And he was like, it was open when I found it. And she's like, I just watched you open it.
Yeah.
What about trends on the other side? Like, are you seeing anything, people pivoting towards, you do kitchen and bath remodels, like kind of primarily, but you guys do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So Kitchens and Baths is a store that we have on 75th and 30th that does
that's right.
kitchen and bathroom design. So we sell cabinets, countertops, plumbing fixtures. We do the design there, and then Odd Job Larry is the one where we actually do the labor of it, installing.
Gotcha.
Plus handyman work and other stuff.
Yeah.
In trends, thankfully, we have two awesome designers at Kitchens and Baths that stay up on that. They would tell you that I am not the person to ask that question. I am like, oh, why don't we do this? And they're like, no.
The 90s called. They want
Yeah,
their what is it? Just kind of. My parents have it in their kitchen. It's just bare. It's like a bare wood.
Yep, like a golden oak type look.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah, very much so.
Yep.
With the wood trim and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
There's something about that though that seems super nostalgic to me personally because, again, maybe a little of my childhood trauma. Like those were all my rich kid white friends who had those like kitchens, right? And they always had the good snacks and the ice maker. We talked about this the other day that if your friends had an ice maker.
Are you kidding me?
We just had the same conversation
Yes.
like last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where am I?
We're the same people, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's the ice maker on the fridge, or both. Usually, it's both. You have both. You have snacks, like actual snacks.
Yeah.
We never had actual snacks.
Unlimited snacks.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
All
So-
my friends, their moms were cool, man.
No,
They'd be like,
I had
"Oh
a-
yeah, honey, go for it." I'm like,
I
Are
had a
you
friend
sure?
who was like, her mom would count everything and she would dole it out.
"No,
and it's
we
like,
wouldn't go to their house then."
Yeah. Find better friends.
Yeah, that's the one we
dude.
stay away from.
Well, she was also the mom that, like, if you left a cup on the table, she would leave it there until you got there the next time. And she'd be like, this was your cup.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, oh my God.
That's
Okay.
That's a male-adjusted adult. Yeah. Now,
Well,
now we know.
Yeah, we had that conversation of like, what's the one thing when you were a kid that you were like, wow, once I get this, I've made it.
Okay.
And it's ice and water in the fridge, you know, in the door of the fridge. And we're not there yet.
I was gonna say, do you guys have one?
Not
We're
yet.
not stopping until we get there.
Okay. All right.
Coming up.
I would wonder, like, I'm going to ask Veda and Callum when I see them next, but like, you know how like that's our take, or like when you were a kid, you're like, oh, you're cool if you have a starter jacket. What is their top tier?
Yeah.
Like, what does your friend's parents have that makes them rich?
Yep.
And then what is, you know, like obviously like a Labubu. Like I was literally accosted in Kohl's by the cutest little girl who was like, can I touch it?
No, you little grimy gremlin. Get
No,
out
she
of
was
here.
cute. She just hung on for a little long. I was like, get out. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I don't know what it would be nowadays, but I think of like different video games too. Like we didn't grow up with video games because my parents weren't about to buy video games. But now I see my spoiled children and they're like playing. I get home the other day. Actually, my wife and I yesterday we get home and one of my sons playing on like one of those Oculus things, like 3D thing or whatever it is. And we walk in and we both had the same thought at the same time. He's just living his best life over there. And my wife and I look at each other and we're just, without saying it, like, what are we raising right now? Like, what are we doing? But that fine
do the
line.
kids influence you on what you get for the shop too?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, yes and no.
Like, have they reached the point of like, no, mommy, I don't want to wear that. I want to wear this. And you're like, that, fine.
No.
I don't think so.
Not really.
They
No.
influence how I shop. So when I go to these markets, I see things and I think to myself, I would buy that.
Yes, that's kind of where our heads are at. Yeah. Like, oh, my daughter would look so cute in this. And that's like, gotta have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be the best part too, though, is like you're sourcing this for the store, but then you're like, and one for me.
And just throw on, all the time we'll be like, just throw on an extra one because.
Just in case.
Just in case one goes missing. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta know.
You guys, everyone lost the licensing to Posh Peanut. Was that a big blow, or was that just kind of like, we'll find something else?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of customers liked it. A good brand, well-known brand.
And they were
but
super soft.
Yeah, they were the only ones that they were like, we'll let you have it for your brick and mortar, but you can't sell it online. And so that like was hurtful for a small business.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
we do a lot online.
Yeah.
And so it was easier to find a different brand that just kind of fit within that wheelhouse.
Do you guys have a pretty heavy online
We do.
shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say percentage wise? Like,
Ooh. What do you think? You do the books more than me.
Yeah, it's probably 10%. It's not, I mean, it's not huge, but
Yeah.
it's all
but
things considered.
people are looking through.
I would
and
say a little
buying.
bit more with that with the
with
with
Jellycats,
Jellycat. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. I had never heard of Jellycats, and I have a son who loves plush, not as much as
Callum.
Callum. Yeah, yeah.
You can get Callum to do anything.
If you promise him a
murder this kid, he'd be like, "What you gonna give me?
jeez.
You know what I want."
There was what was a I can't even remember the name, but there was a plushie that my kid wanted for a while, and we couldn't find it anywhere. But
Squishmallow, those
you know,
things?
it could have been more of like the Squishmallow thing.
Yeah,
That was
those
he's
were-
11 now, so
those were
that was
popular
It was
at one
probably
point.
more his
Yeah.
his thing. So what do the next few years look like for you guys? I know we're starting another MJ business and a barbecue food truck.
Mm-hmm.
And, where do you guys see yourselves in about 5 years?
Hopefully just rocking and rolling with
Sure.
everything that we've got and keeping things,
Yeah.
afloat and building, growing. Same with the nonprofit too.
Yeah.
Hopefully getting the ground running with that, and probably, I'm guessing, we'll have another business by then. I know that this one has the itch
Yeah.
for businesses. So
You could start a handyman podcast.
There you go.
don't even.
Look at his face.
Tomorrow.
with like horror stories of what you've
now his
encountered.
brain is doing this right now.
Listen,
Just
I'm not going to say
wheels
that
are
I
turning.
know a guy with equipment, but I might know a guy. I might know a guy with equipment who's got a great voice who might want to hang out. So
Or barbecue food reviews.
barbecue food reviews.
Yeah, that's like a dream job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that's Ingrid who runs the desk, her husband and his siblings. So there's 3 of them all together that do this. It's called Pie Path, and they rate pizzas. And so they've been
go all
all
around.
over Kenosha. They've been to Chicago, Milwaukee, and people are like, "Are you going to come to ours?" And they try to do it in a very diplomatic way where it's like, because like everyone has different ideas of what they like for pizza. Some people like hand toss. Some people like, extra crispy thin crust. Some like it, with pineapple on it, whatever.
Nope.
But they rate it based off of certain things. And so like no one's really gotten a bad score. They're not going out there trying to be like, ugh.
Right.
But not everyone is happy with their score. So that's like the only drawback is like you're doing this thing, everyone gets excited, and then you hear, oh, you get a 6 out of 10, and they're like, what?
Yeah, that's tough. You don't want to be out there making enemies, especially with the ones preparing your food. Probably not a good plan. The nonprofit is what's hopefully like the end goal for it. Like, what would you love to do with this?
That's a great question. When I think, and I'm just going to talk personally here for a second, and not a we thing, but when I think, legacy wise, 20, 30, 40 years down the road, it's that club nonprofit is still up and running, still doing good things for the community. There's scholarships that are coming from it, that it has a long lasting impact.
Cool.
How many different businesses are working on it with you?
We have around 10 members so far, or 10 people that are part of it. And it's, not just small business owners, but, a professional, someone that just wants to give back to the community. And you're not gonna say no to someone who wants to give back.
Oh, totally.
But, that's the idea came from just small business owners, and being us and realizing sometimes that it's just lonely. There's no one to celebrate the wins with, the challenges with. People don't understand it. Your family doesn't really get it.
Yeah.
Your friends don't really understand it. So having that network of people to rely on and to challenge you and to celebrate big wins with you is cool. But also all small business owners that I've interacted with, they all care about the community they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like the tried and true. Yep, I care about the community. I want to give back somehow, some way, some shape, some form. When you do that with a group of people, that impact is multiplied then.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just you at Little Lion Cuts trying to make one little change. Now you have 10 other people behind you rallying and saying, let's do
Oh,
it.
definitely.
It's huge.
Are you guys planning on doing any events within the next year?
Well, yeah, we have our first fundraising event. Thanks for letting me plug it.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly. We have our first fundraising event in November. It's November 15th at the Italian American Club. It's called Pouring for a Purpose, and it's basically bourbon, wine, spirits. We're going to sample them. We'll have silent auctions, 50-50. We have sponsors. Just kind of a fun event for people to come to, but also going to be probably our biggest fundraising event of the year.
Cool. Yeah. Whenever you have something to push with it, just send it over. We're happy to put it on our socials, all that good stuff.
Love it. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then since you're downtown and you have all these cool other shops around you too, like Blue House Books and Lulu Birds and To and From just sold again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Celise and Co. Shout out.
Yep.
Oh,
Celise and
Bisou.
Yes.
Do you guys ever do stuff together as like a downtown group?
Yeah. I think it was last year. We did Ladies' Night Out. So a bunch of boutiques and shops and even some restaurants chimed into where we stayed open later. Like some of the shops had wine. So kind of like a
cool.
little,
Yeah.
and it was in winter too. So it was like kind of more for holiday shopping, but
Yeah.
Nice.
you know, a chance to kind of get out and do something different and different hours.
Yeah.
Things like that. That's one thing that we do. I mean, there's a lot of events happening just with like, you know, Visit Kenosha and Lakeshore Bid that we put on too. So, you know, it feels like we're always collabing in a way.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Downtown is awesome for that. The downtown business owners are always really good about just teaming up, and when one wins, we all win. You know, it's kind of the mentality down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, because that's there's certain shops that I go down there specifically for, and then I'll be like, oh, and I'll go into that
exactly.
one.
Yep.
So
Are you guys doing anything with I think someone just reached out about the trunk or treat on 6th this year. They do like a trunk or treat thing every year, don't they? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll be passing out candy.
Yeah.
Per usual.
To the 25th, October 25th, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sometime around then.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's the Fall into Fun Fest, which happens the week before, where there's like pumpkin carving, and I think that there's like another Halloween like a costume contest, and they're even doing like dogs. So
Okay.
it'll be fun.
All
do you guys
right.
have dogs?
Yes, we have two.
What kind?
We have a Yorkie, and then we have a mix. It's a chocolate lab. What else is she? I'm blanking.
Mostly chocolate.
Mostly
lab.
a chocolate lab.
She's a puppy though.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, how
she's
old
so
is she?
young.
6 months.
Oh. And then Yorkie is a boy or girl?
Girl, 10 years old.
Oh, I have a girl,
Yeah.
and she's I need to get her spayed. And I found out today. I'm like, oh, you are definitely, because she jumped out of my car today. I was over at my chiropractor, and it's like right off 75th there. So I'm like freaking out because she's running around, and she's tiny and slippery. She's crazy. She's only 2.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Ugh,
what's her
animals.
Lacey.
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 Mine's Bug.
Cute. I love it.
Well, guys, don't want to keep you too much longer. Thanks so much for coming on and sitting around, talking a little bit. Like I said, Y'all Be Good is, I remember we talked a little bit about it. You sent a text, and actually Ryan did yesterday too, where they're like, send us what you want to talk about. Send us this. I'm like, listen, guys, we're just curious. We just want people to know that small businesses out there, you know, shop local, shop small, and highlighting people to be a resource around here, and especially with the nonprofits.
I was going to say, especially with your new nonprofit, where, I mean, like, I'm sure Ralph could bend your ear for a long time
yeah,
asking questions. And
yeah, we love that stuff. So
do you see, what age groups are you working with?
All ages.
All ages?
Yeah. So we, you know, see things from toddlers up to, you know, high school kids. I think about toddlers, and it's more of like basic needs. You know, do they need shoes? Do they need beds? Do they need you know, clothes?
Yeah.
You know, can we do some fun events for them? High school kids, can we do some type of like, you know, career day or mentorship, or like, hey, you want to learn business? Like, let's teach you some real world stuff.
Yeah.
Internships. Possibilities are endless.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard Journey's doing something on October 4th, Saturday morning, with the beds one.
Yeah. Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Are they local?
Yep. Well, so it's like a nationwide nonprofit, but there's local chapters.
Oh, cool.
There's just one local chapter, and we've been involved with them now for a few years, and the mission is powerful.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Have you heard of that one, H-Town? They have a mission to like get any kid sleeping on the floor, off the floor. So they're building beds for anyone and everyone, right? Like for kiddos.
Yeah, you just go out and they have build days. So they'll at Bay Nelson they'll build the beds or all the parts, and then they have delivery days. So we'll pick up the beds, put them in our truck, go out to the kid's house and actually assemble it in their bed. In their bedroom, put blankets, sheets, pillows on it.
That's awesome.
Then they jump in the bed.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
It's really powerful.
Have you seen that Netflix documentary about the quilters?
I have not.
Not yet.
Oh, it's good. They're in a prison, and it's one of the like activities they can do. But there's a lot of rules. If they get in trouble, they're automatically pulled out of it. But they create blankets for children in foster care and who are about to be adopted, and they get like the age of the kid, some of their likes and dislikes, colors, what their hobbies are, and then they create quilts based off of that.
It's so cool.
And there's like a time frame they have to have it done by, and then they send it out, and at the end they showed a video of 2 kids like getting their quilts, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's awesome. And then the kid actually has something that's theirs that they can take with them.
Exactly.
That's super powerful.
That is. And then it also lets them give back, because just they're in jail, or prison, but doesn't mean that they don't have hearts or they haven't learned from their experiences. And you learn a lot from quilting, because I just started, and it's a lot of math.
Yeah.
It's a lot of math.
Yeah, I don't do math. No, thank you.
Nope.
Guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. We'll let you get on with your Monday.
Cool. Appreciate you.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Let's go.
Well, that's a wrap for today's episode of Yall Be Good. And as always, a reminder that we are a project of Little Lion Cuts. We hope you've enjoyed these stories just as much as we have enjoyed sharing them. Every family has a story, and we're just grateful that we get to hear yours too. If you've enjoyed today's episode and you think someone else might need to hear it, don't forget to share this podcast with them. And hey, while you're at it, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review. That really does go a long way. You definitely don't want to miss out on any of the real, raw, and inspiring conversations we've got lined up. And we'd love to hear your stories too. So go ahead and find us on Instagram at Yall Be Good Pod, or drop us a message with your thoughts. And until next time, y'all be good.